Hey YouTube, I'm back with another pregnancy update video. I know it's been a while. Actually it's been, I think my last update was week 27. As of today, I am 30 weeks, but this video was going to be for my 28th and 29 week update. I figured I'll do every other week because as far as changes, not really much has been changing. I mean, one of the big differences I've noticed since I've been pregnant is, since I've been in my third trimester, is the weight gain. My belly is definitely getting bigger, which makes it more awkward for me to do simple things like roll over in a bed, or if I'm in a laying down position to be able to get up. Sometimes I gotta pull on something or push to get up. So it's really more of the symptoms that I've been getting is more of a discomforting awkwardness, if that makes any sense. I'm just gonna get down a little bit. It seemed like I was too high. Yeah, so it's been just, getting accustomed to growing my bigger stomach. His movements are more defined now, meaning like when he moves, it feels like it's an elbow literally going across my stomach, and you can see the skin of my stomach lift up, or it's maybe a hand or a foot or something. And sometimes they're a little painful, but not painful to the extent of crying or calling a doctor or anything like that. But it's more of a discomforting feeling, especially if I'm laying on my side and he moves closer towards the bed, where I feel him moving, and then the resistance of the bed causes like a comforting feeling. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah, it's not painful. It's not pleasant either. So what I did want to mention was on my 28th week, I believe that was my baby moon, was the last video for that. We had went down to the beach, down to Ocean City, Maryland, for the weekend. And when we went down to the boardwalk, we caught an Uber down to the boardwalk, but we walked back. We walked from like 10th Street all the way to 33rd. So, I mean, the walk was 2 miles, but we hear 10th Street to 33rd, that's like a good 23 blocks, but their blocks weren't that long, if that makes any sense. The block wasn't that long. I would say the walk took us about maybe 40 minutes, 45 at the most. So it was a nice walk. But the reason I'm bringing that up is after that walk, by the time we got back to the hotel, like, it started becoming really painful for me. It felt as if he was trying to push out. Like, it felt like the pressure of his weight was weighing down, where it felt like he was almost, I hate to be TMI, but it felt like he was down within my vagina, like he was right there. It was very discomforting and very painful. Honestly, I was so nervous and scared. I didn't know because I know they say walking promotes for the process to get started. I don't even know what the word I'm looking for. Walking promotes contractions and promotes, getting ready to go into labor. So I was nervous and scared to the point where I thought maybe, I'm sorry, I'm looking at my time. I was nervous to the point where I thought maybe that I was going in early, because I had my last daughter was a premature baby, and I had her at 29 weeks. So this was 28 weeks, and when I did that long walk and I felt that pressure and pain as if he was really low, like right there, it made me nervous, like I was about to go into labor or anything early. But after, it was like that whole night. Matter of fact, that whole night was just weird. I became very sick. Everything was coming out of every end. I was throwing up. I had to go to the bathroom really bad. It was really bad that night. I had that bad, it felt pressure But by the time the morning came, it subsided. And by the time the morning came, everything was fine. It was like it never happened. But that scared me to ever do a walk that long again. I mean, I haven't been very active during this pregnancy, so I was thinking maybe because, you know, I haven't been working out regularly since I've been pregnant, that maybe that was probably the reason why it was just, I did too much. You know, maybe if it was a mile walk, you know, or something, it may not have been that bad, but it was 2 miles and I'm not very active. I'm thinking that was the issue. So that was very scary, and that was my 28th week. Besides that, nothing really has changed, you know. I do feel like my body is weighted down, like, you know, like yesterday, this whole weekend, I really did nothing but just rest the whole weekend. I was in the bed Saturday, I was in the bed Sunday. I did get up Sunday to cook dinner and to prepare our clothes and things for the week, but for the most part, I was in the bed resting. It's like my body feels so weighed down and heavy. You know, you know, and that's understandable because this is the most I've ever weighed in my life. I believe when I went to the doctor's last, I was about 188 pounds, and I'm usually about 140, 150. But when I got pregnant, I believe I was 160, so that was 10 pounds overweight. And then to add the pregnancy weight on top of it, it just, I feel like I'm just weighed down, and that makes me tired. So that's what I've really been going through a lot lately, is the tiredness, the growing of my belly. I'm at the point where I'm kind of ready for it to be over, but at the same time, I'm just still enjoying it. I'm at least moving now. So I do have a doctor's appointment this Thursday, so now I'm down to every 3 weeks. So this Thursday will be my 3rd week since my last doctor's appointment. Yeah, I'm hoping that after this week, my next one is another 3-weeker, and then we go down to 2 and then to 1, only because the distance from my job, because I always have to come to work first. I really don't have any time that I can use. All my time is dedicated to when the baby is being born, you know, that time and everything is for that. So I really don't have any time to take out. I cannot believe that there's 10 more weeks. Technically, as of today, 9 weeks and 6 days. So, you know, I can't believe that I'm down in the single digits, you know, and it just went so fast. So husband, he's gonna start putting up his crib and putting his dressing and things like that together. He said within the next week or so. He's trying to wait for one of his co-workers to help him bring everything out the garage and bring it upstairs to the bedroom so he can start putting that together. So once I get that set up in the room, you know, his area set up, I'll do a video about how we are doing 2 children in the same room, because that's basically what we're going to have, is a shared room for him. Besides that, I believe that's pretty much it. This is pretty much a quick update because it's like there's no symptoms as far as nausea or anything like that. Most of the things I've been feeling is sharp pains. Oh, the other day, like right below on my stomach, but below my breast was just a sharp, painful pain. But it was like, I can't explain it. It was just, it wasn't like it was my heart or it was anything. It was just like the pain was just in the skin. I can't explain it, but it has been I just been feeling weird pains. Let's just say it like that. As symptoms. Like one time I coughed so hard, I felt the pain in my hip. Oh, that's another symptom. Now that I'm talking, it's starting to come to mind. But another symptom is when I sleep on my side. So sometimes I have to, throughout the night, flip side to side because my hip will start feeling so painful and sore that if I lay on one side too long, it hurts. So I have to flip to the other side. So all through the night, I'm flipping back and forth, and then getting up and going to the bathroom. So yes, I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. And I'm like, this is the time I'm supposed to be getting as much sleep as I can, because once he gets here, you know, it's going to be a whole different ball game. But unfortunately, it's not working out that way. I am not getting any rest. I'm having vivid dreams. I had some crazy dreams last night, so I'm having vivid dreams. I'm flipping and flopping in the bed throughout the night, and I'm getting up and going to the bathroom. So it seems like a lot of my symptoms has to do with the weight, you know, because my hip hurt. That's probably because of so much weight, my hips are hurting. So, you know, I read a lot that third trimester is pretty much like the first with the fatigue and the nausea and all that. It seems so far all my trimesters have been different. You know, trimester 1, I went through the sickness, the fatigue, and all of that, those types of symptoms. My second trimester was a breeze. You know, it was, you know, I can look back on my videos to see what I said my symptoms were, but for the most part, they weren't too drastic. I remember headaches. I'm not sure if that was the first or second, but it was, you know, it seems like all the symptoms of each trimester for me were different. So this one is just, the physical is taking a toll on my body. I just feel it, you know, and 10 more weeks. I say, you know, 10 is 9, 6 days, 10 weeks, whatever. But I'm getting excited. I'm getting anxious. I'm getting nervous about the delivery. You know, this is my 4th. But the crazy thing is, I was speaking to my husband, like, this is my 4th. But each time, I can't remember the pain. I mean, I don't know if it's the fact that it was 17 and plus years ago or what, but I can't remember the pain, but I just remember that it was painful. And so I'm getting a little nervous about that, you know. It just goes to show you go through the pain at that moment, and once you go through it and it's done, it's over, it's not a factor anymore. The most important thing is the baby. So I don't remember, I just know it was painful, but I'm a little nervous, and I want to try the natural birth thing. I told my husband I'm going to try my best. But you know, I'm just getting a little nervous about that part. I'm getting nervous, you know, I'm just getting anxious, nervous. I have so many emotions going on right now, all at the same time. It's just crazy. But yeah, I think I done talked enough for this video, so I'm just going to show y'all a quick bump, and I got to get in for work. I'm already 6 minutes late, so in a second. So, show y'all a quick bump. I got on 2 t-shirts, so this is the bump in the front. This is nothing but my plastic. I got a maternity belly ring. And a lot of people are mentioning about the pregnancy. When am I due? Do I know what I'm having? Everyone on my job pretty much knows. And, you know, I was being discreet for a while, but for the most part, everybody really much knows now. So, yeah, everyone pretty much, I'm sorry I'm moving, but, yeah, everyone pretty much knows that I'm pregnant now. Before I was trying to be a little discreet about it. But, it is out there. So every day I get, how much time do you have? Do you know what you're having? And, you know, the questions. But I'm kind of glad they found out near the end. So I ain't got to hear that you're still pregnant yet, and oh goodness, and it seems like you're pregnant forever. I don't want to hear those type comments, you know. So I'm gonna get ready to go into work. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if nothing changes, I'll come in another 2 weeks. I'll probably be back my 32nd week. If anything comes up that I really want to discuss or mention, then I'll have another one next week. So thank you for watching, and I will be talking to you guys again later. All right, bye bye. Thanks for watching.